Hello, everybody.
Hello there.
Good afternoon. May I have your name, please?
My name is Kelly Mullen.
Good afternoon, Miss Mullen. We are on the record in case numbers 25-4762 and 25-4764. You're appearing for arraignment purposes on bench warrants in each of those cases, and you're appearing with Ms. Mistley, the defense attorney available through the Indigent Defense Council here to assist you. Ms. Mistley, did you have opportunity to review the allegations on the bench warrant for the fail to appear pre-trials in each of those cases with Ms. Mullen?
I have. Have you decided how you wish to proceed, Ms. Mullen? Did you wish to admit the failure to appear or contest that?
I contest to it because it was a failure to launch to appear to the courtroom. I got a little nervous because I was going through things.
So do you wish to have a hearing on the failure to appear? Or do you wish to explain why it is that you failed to appear to the judge? Say, yes, I did fail to appear, but I had this reason. Or do you wish to have a hearing? And maybe have an attorney represent you also.
So I think I need the other one because those don't really connect.
Okay. So you need a hearing then? And do you want an attorney to help you?
I would love an attorney to help me in the state of Michigan. I do stand for my brother's Ohio State laws too, so I know that on something else.
Okay, well, can I just get some information from you real quick for that appointed attorney? Do you have a phone number?
I'm just going to give my dad's phone number.
Okay, that's fine.
231.
And a mailing address where your attorney could mail you information and the court could mail you something.
Kalkaska, Michigan, 49646.
Are you working?
I was working until I had to turn myself into probation, and I just said, hey, I want to do the right thing.
Okay, so you're not working right now and you don't have any money, right?
I put all my money into the what I got, $110 or $12. So I put something towards part of myself.
No, we're not going to do that. We're not going to ask you to. We're going to appoint an attorney in each of these cases to assist you. So, and we'll get a hearing scheduled as quickly as possible. We'll expedite that hearing. But for right now, I'm going to remand you to jail until the time that the hearing is held and with the judge, with your attorney. So you'll hear from your court-appointed attorney by next week. And hopefully the hearing will be held as quickly as possible as well. So for right now, then you are all set, Ms. Mullen.
Thank you. May I speak to you about something?
Sure.
So I want to be open about this, but be a very positive mindset. So Herb Sutton, I dated his son about 7 or 8 years ago, and they treated me as an inbred and controlled my relationship through a horseshoe narcissistic control.
Okay, now, so maybe this, Ms. Mullen, maybe this is something though that you'll want to talk over with your attorney. This is being, a lot of people might be listening to us right now. We don't know. But because I can see you right now on the TV and you can see me on the TV, other people can see us as well. So this is something that you may want to talk to sort of privately with your attorney, okay?
I just want to openly admit something though. My brother is a real prison correction officer who is standing for me in the state of Ohio, and I obey to Ohio's laws.
Okay.
And they can't bullshit any blood is the thing, because I'm behaving through glitter.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, it's that. I went there.
Thank you for sharing that. I understand. And we'll get the attorney to talk to you as quickly as possible, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
You may want to check in with Miss Mullen.
I will have the mental health social worker check in with her.
Take a seat right there in the chair. Sit down.
Good afternoon. Maria Lagatuda, we are on the record in case number 25-5499FY, and you're appearing for arraignment purposes. You're appearing with Miss Mullen, the defense attorney available to assist you in this arraignment through the Indigent Defense Council. And Miss Mullen, did you have opportunity to review allegations on the complaint, nature of the offense, and the possible maximum penalties with Miss Lagatuda?
I did, and we will waive a formal reading of that felony complaint and enter pleas of not guilty. Ms. Lagatuda indicated to me that she wished to retain Mary Beth Kerr out of Charlevoix Emmett area. That's what she shared with me.
Okay. If there was a female attorney on the court-appointed attorney list, Miss Lagatuda, here in Grand Traverse County, could we get an attorney here that could also work with your attorney, Miss Kerr? Would you agree to speak with a female attorney here in Grand Traverse County?
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
Yes.
What was the question?
If we could get a court-appointed attorney, a woman, court-appointed attorney for you here in Grand Traverse County that could also speak with Ms. Kerr, would you be willing to have a court-appointed attorney here in Grand Traverse County?
As opposed to what?
We don't know when Ms. Kerr will be able to begin her representation of you, and we would just like to get this case moving forward as quickly as possible.
I'm not really
So
sure.
we have, okay. Well, for instance, we have Kelly Claxton. She's a really good attorney. And we also have Cynthia Conlon. She's a wonderful attorney as well. So either one of those women might be able to assist you here in Grand Traverse County, at least up until the time that you can see Ms. Kerr. How about that?
Sure.
Okay. So you have the right to remain silent. Anything that you say, orally or in writing, can be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during any questioning. If you could not afford an attorney, the court will appoint one at public expense. And in this case, I'm going to request either Kelly Claxton or Cynthia Conlon. You have the right to have the attorney present during all subsequent court proceedings. And in this case, the next court proceeding would be a preliminary examination, which would be scheduled for September 16th. It would be at 11 a.m. and it would be with Judge Cooney. Also on September 12th, you'll have a probable cause conference. So we're just going to make sure that the attorney is on board as quick as possible. And if in the meantime you get a hold of Ms. Kerr, you're welcome to have Ms. Kerr continue on the case, no problem. But at least this will get the case moving forward. We also have Ms. Bush here from the diversion program. Ms. Bush, is there information you'd like me to know?
Yes, I did speak with Yarika, her housing case manager. She's worked with her for about 1.5 years. She did disclose to me that she has been stable in her mental health for that 1.5 years. She's held a job at the Goodwill store. And last Thursday, they noticed her mental health declining significantly. While she started showing some different signs, and they were concerned, and which ultimately led to her arrest. But since we've had her in the jail, she hasn't been eating. She's not taking her medications. She's hardly drinking water. As you can see on the screen, her mental health has visibly declined. We did fill out a petition and are ready to take her to get evaluated once we get her arraigned.
Okay. And Ms. Mistley, is there information you would like me to know?
I really was not able to get any information that would be helpful to you from Ms. Lagatuda when we spoke earlier. I would ask the court to set a bond that will allow for her to be released under the supervision of the jail so she can be evaluated. So she'll then be able to assist, hopefully, her counsel and work through this case as efficiently and effectively as possible. Thank you.
So Ms. Lagatuda, I appreciate the information that Ms. Bush gave to me. I believe that this is just a bit of a problem for right now, but that if you've been really healthy for 1.5 years, I believe that you can be really healthy again. And it's maybe just a matter of you getting back on track, which it sounds like, you're going to be able to do that through the hospitalization. So I'm real happy to know that that's going to happen. So in the meantime, I'm going to trust that you will get back on track. In fact, I'm going to release you on a personal recognizance bond, but with the condition that if you leave the hospital, you'll need to report back to the jail or back to the court. Let's have that. How about that? You will report back to the court if you leave against medical advice, okay? And I'm just hopeful that you won't do that. I'm hopeful that you will help yourself so that you can get back on track in your housing and back to work at the Goodwill store. I think that's a great thing. Do you have any questions?
What's today's date?
Today's date is August 29th. Do you have any other questions, Maria? We are all very hopeful and believe that you can do it. So good luck, okay?
You're all set.
Yep.
You can come up.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Going the wrong
Thank
way.
you. Thank you, Ms. Mistley. Oh,
Do you need anybody else after her?
Ms. Mistley, is there anybody else on your list?
Not
Still-
for Grand Traverse, but
Right.
okay, yeah, I'm all set with Grand Traverse.
We're all set in Grand Traverse County. Thank you.
Thank you.
I love you all. Be safe, be well, sleep sweet, and much love.